everyone. It's Saturday night. Let me get everybody, all my other devices turned off. Turn the sound down. Welcome. I think I have posted the link at the top. I'm not sure if I get it correctly or not. I can drop the link again if I need to. Someone let me know when they come in, and I'll be able to drop the link. Yes, I know my picture is crazy. We haven't figured out what is causing that. I am most likely going to be changing my internet service, and that may help. I'm not sure. What I had done today is I cleaned my camera lens, but it doesn't seem to have done much good. Okay, let's add a banner. I think I have one ready for this. Yes. Okay. And let's go play the introduction.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, 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 yo, go, go.
Okay, and then here's the one for the talent show. I'm just sitting here just jamming out to that music. I like that drum beat. That's great. Hello, Roxanne and Harold. Welcome, welcome. Um, are you guys going to come up and sing as your talent tonight? I know I talked to Roxanne earlier about it. Harold, you're always good for singing. And y'all know how to do the karaoke thing. So you can definitely come up and sing. I do have a little, about a 5-minute video of a George Carlin part of his show I wanted to share as my talent because I don't sing. I know Miss Norma's coming and she's going to have some crafts to show us. Roxanne might show us her Afghan that she's working on. So I will drop the link again, and anybody who wants to come up and share can come up and share. It's all about showing off how talented we all are. I, of course, don't have much in the talent department, but I would love to see everybody else's talent. So I don't know if I should go ahead and play my video while we're waiting for people to come in, or if I should wait a few minutes. Maybe we'll just wait a few minutes. I hope everybody had a good Saturday today. I did. I actually laid down a little bit, about an hour. I actually did lay down, got a little bit of rest. Don't be shy. I know you're out there, and I know you want to come up and show us your talents. Give it a few minutes. Yeah. I liked your prayer vigil today, Harold. I came in there for a little while and said a few prayers. I think that was a very nice thing for you to do. And I hope God hears our prayers. Hello, welcome in. There's Miss Roxanne.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Harold. Oh, let me turn the other one off.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you all right?
Cool.
This is what I make. I made hats.
Oh, so sweet.
Another hat.
Oh, yeah.
And I made this a long, long time ago when I was cleaning, after a while. It's a little pocketbook.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
Don't know what I'll do with half of this stuff, but I got to do something. And then this is what I'm working on that I started before Christmas.
Oh my, that's a big Afghan.
It's not as big as you think, but it's better than, it's not as wide as I would wanted it, but.
Uh-huh. I love that stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I never have figured out how to knit or crochet.
I learned how to crochet when I was in the 8th grade.
Huh.
Well, that's my talent.
Yeah. And you're very talented. I love that. Yeah. And Miss Roxanne's not telling us, but she can sing too. Maybe later she'll sing for us.
I'm an okay singer.
Yeah, that's really neat. And I bet you don't even need a pattern. You just think of it and do it yourself.
Well, I have a pattern for this one somewhere.
Do you?
But once you learn that, like after you get about the fourth row, you don't need the pattern anymore. But
Yeah.
once I got past I think it's second or third row, maybe fourth, I didn't need. I could. It's just repeat
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Harold says you can sing.
Yeah.
You can sing too, Harold. You know you can. Well, I don't know where everybody's at tonight. I expected a big crowd. I know my friend Norma's supposed to be coming up. Maybe people
Right.
just running behind.
Well, I was watching another video. I watched a couple called Kate and Ned. I think that's
Uh-huh.
her name. They're travelers. They go all over. They were in Slovenia on this one.
Hmm.
They slept in an ice cave.
Oh, wow. I've got
Yeah.
friends that are in Alaska, went to Alaska on an adventure, and I think they've been there 2 days. Maybe this is their third day. But
Right.
I saw pictures on Facebook, and it looks really cold there. Really, like below, like minus 20 or something.
I wouldn't want to go to Alaska this time of year. No.
Yeah, it's pretty cold, but they look like they were having a lot of fun. So that's
I
good.
bet.
I'm glad they got to go, if that's, something they wanted to do. That was
Right.
good.
I mean, you could take a cruise to Alaska, but I don't think you can do it this time of the year.
Yeah, I don't think so either. No. They said they had a moose come up on the next. They're staying, like, they rented a couple houses. They're staying in different towns, a few days at each place, and they had a moose come up in the yard. I was like, yeah, I'd be glad I wasn't outside when that moose decided just to come trotting along. I
Yeah.
guess it's their territory, though. They do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I wouldn't want a moose in my house.
no, and it was a male moose, a big moose. It wasn't a little bitty moose. It wasn't
Right.
a youngster. It was a full grown big moose. Hi, Always Loyal. How are you? We are talking with Roxanne, and she's showing us her crocheting. She's making an Afghan right now. Look at that. Beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to convince her and Harold they need to come up and sing. What kind of talent do you have that you want to share with us? Don't be shy.
My dog's standing on the floor like, can you pick me back up? I said, if you want to jump down.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know why you're doing that right now. You need to be holding me.
Yeah. She jumped down, now she wants back up.
Mm-hmm.
No. Anyway. No, I'm gonna save my singing for when I'm half asleep tonight.
Oh, you're shy. Always Loyal says, I don't have a talent and I'm shy. Okay. And Harold says he can't because I am on my phone. Well, you need your phone to sing, but okay.
Right. Come on. You coming? She don't know.
She don't know what she wants to do, huh?
No, how's your doggy?
She's doing all right. I mean, she won't let me mess with her, so I can't really tell, how it's doing, but I'm giving her the medicine like the vet said. So hopefully, it's going to heal up,
Right.
but she won't even let me get close to touching her tail. Like I have to lift her tail up to see back there. And she doesn't want to let me. There's Miss Norma. She doesn't want to let me even look at it, yet alone, check and see how she's doing.
Right.
She still acts just the same, running around, playing, and she doesn't act like anything's wrong with her. So
Right.
there you go, Miss Norma. I dropped the link again. So I'm hoping it's nothing serious. The vet, of course, they always make things sound worse than they are. And I think he just wanted to make sure that I was going to get the medicine, to give her.
Yeah.
But I have to take her back in 2 weeks and see. Hopefully it'll be better. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do what is it, Stream Labs or whatever it's called. We're
The StreamYards. Mm-hmm.
yeah, StreamYard. I want to do something one day, but I don't want to do it when someone else has got their time because you don't get anybody.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
Well,
figure out.
sometimes you just have to, play it by ear and see. And if nobody's doing anything, that's how I generally do it when I don't see anybody else on to watch or whatever. And I'll say, oh, I might as well go live, and then I'll go ahead and go live.
Right.
But it's not as complicated as some people think it is. But then on the other hand, you have to do it a few times, to get the feel of it. So when something happens, you'll be like, oh, I know what to do when that happens or whatever.
Right.
We were just totally lost. We just didn't know anything about it. Norma and I struggled so bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Yaya, Best Life, how are you? We're doing our talent show tonight. So if you have a talent you want to come up and share with us, be our guest. I dropped the link and you can come on up and tell us about your channel if you want. There she is. Hi, Miss Candy. Oh, sweet girl.
Get your spot. Sometimes she thinks her spot is my spot. And I'm going, you got to share.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you're doing well, Best Life. She's having a birthday too.
Oh, happy birthday.
People will go where they want to be. That's true. She's turning 65. I saw that on her channel. She was in, where was she at? Where did I meet her at? In somebody's channel. Anyway, yep, Tuesday's her birthday. Yep, she's going to be 65. That's so wonderful. I'm going to try to come by that to your live when you're doing your birthday. Yeah, I think it was on Cajun resellers, whatever, that he does that morning show.
Right.
I think it was on there that we saw each other. Yeah. But I've just been so fortunate to meet so many nice people on here. I know there's a lot of not so nice people out there in YouTube land, but so far I've been really lucky. I've met quite a few nice people.
I have too. I've met some from foreign countries.
Yeah.
I met a couple of actors that are on Twitch. Her name is Neo New, and his name is Liam. And they were in the movie Anna and the King.
Uh-huh.
They've been in some other things. Right now, he's rehearsing for a play over in Singapore, and they come on sometimes around 8 o'clock my time, sometimes 9. You know, because they're
Uh-huh.
just not getting up over there.
Yeah.
And then it's when I'm getting up in the morning, and sometimes she's been on. She comes on about 3 o'clock in the night, and I'm half asleep. No, I
Yeah,
did.
I met somebody from a couple people from Australia, some from the UK, some from Germany. Trying to think where else. Just all over the place. And in
Yeah,
all the different states. You
yeah,
can meet a lot of people on here.
yeah. I would like to go to one of the YouTube conventions that they're gonna have.
Oh, really? I didn't know they had them.
Oh
Where do they
yeah.
have them at?
There's going to be one out in California, out in Orange County. I can't think of the name of the little town. Anaheim.
Anaheim. Oh, huh.
Yeah.
YouTube convention. I'll have to look into that.
I can't think of the name of it. If I hadn't said, I could have told you. There's also a Twitch convention. Twitch is going to be in Las Vegas, and I would love to go to the Twitch one in Las Vegas. I hadn't been to Las Vegas, 20 years.
I've never been.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it would be fun to go.
Yeah.
Miss Norma, where'd you go? I thought you were coming up to show us your signs.
But I went to Las Vegas when my daughter was 8 years old with my mother-in-law and my husband. We went out there. And then we went back when my daughter
There she is.
graduated from high school because that's where she wanted to go. So she could go to the Star Trek convention, show thing. And then when she turned 21, she said, I want to go back so I can gamble this time. I said, okay, we'll go. Well, she got started working and couldn't get off, and so we went without her.
Oh.
I didn't want to, I told my husband, we can't change these reservations. We'll lose money. Okay, we'll go.
Yeah.
He didn't know I was telling him the story.
He's out on the porch. He's out there on the porch.
Yeah, she's 40 years old, so it's been 20 years since we were out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they say it's really changed.
Yeah, I imagine it has. Because all the greats that used to put on all the shows out there aren't performing anymore. I don't even know who you'd go out there to see now.
Donny Osmond.
Is he still performing out there?
Yeah, he's by himself now. His sister and him, quit that show.
Uh-huh.
Or they retired him, and now he's by himself.
Okay. And I know Celine Dion, she's got some kind of disease or something. She's not
Can't sing
performing.
no more.
Yeah.
His problem's bad. Yeah.
I can't get mine.
And I know there's a group out there, I don't know if you've heard of them, called the Blue Man Group. They're all blue, and they do an act show.
Oh yeah, like with the light, like with the lights off, but you can see.
Yeah, and their hands, and they're all blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's, I think David Copperfield is still out there. The Magic.
Okay. Because I know the ones that did with the Tigers, Siegfried and Roy, they're not. They don't.
Yeah, one
perform.
of them passed away, I think.
Yeah.
They're not there anymore.
Wow. Well, I guess. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If I had the money and time, there's also a Twitch going to be in Paris this year.
See, I love Paris. I'm going to go one day. That's my bucket list trip. I'm going to get there somehow, some way.
Mine too. We need to get a bunch of us together and do a convention together.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Did you know that they have YouTube conventions, Norma?
No.
I didn't know that either. She just was telling us about it.
No.
I had no idea.
Me neither.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
can go out there and take panels, go out there and sit for an hour and watch. They tell you, whatever their story is, or tell you how to do YouTube.
Interesting.
I have to look that up, what it's called. Let me look that up. YouTube convention. What is it?
According to MediaEquip.com.
I can't think of it. But it's going to be in Las Vegas this year. VidCon. That's the name of it.
What is it?
VidCon. VID.
Vid. Huh.
VIDCon. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I would love to go to one.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, we might get lucky. They might have one in Atlanta someday.
They might.
Yep. Miss Norma's in Ohio.
Yep.
What part of Ohio?
I'm about 35 miles from Cincinnati.
Okay. My aunt lives out there somewhere. The town starts with an H. Hirsch? I don't know.
Harrisburg. Harrisburg.
I don't know. She's about 30 minutes from that big Six Flags type place. I can't think of the name of it.
Kings Island.
Yeah. She's about 30, 40 minutes from there.
Yeah, we are too. So she's probably close to us. Harrisburg's about 30 minutes from Kings Island, ain't it? And Harrisburg's about 30 minutes from Kings Island. Yeah. I told her it's probably Harrisburg. She said they lived about 30 minutes from Kings Island, her aunt. Yeah. Is it
Oh,
on the
you
other
know, like-
side?
Yeah.
Waynesville? Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of Waynesville?
Sure have.
Okay. Is it
I watch
close-
a YouTuber named called What the Hell's HALES. And he lives out there somewhere on, I think, near Waynesville. He's
Yeah.
real big. Right now, he's in his house in Florida.
Yeah. If he's the snowbird, he doesn't stay in Ohio. During the year. He goes
we
to
ain't
Florida.
really. We've only had little tiny snows this year. We ain't had no big snow.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that's
We have-
good in a way.
we
I
have
guess.
one. Probably we got about 4 inches. It's kind of a blizzard. Only one time. Usually we have it now, but
Yeah.
it's just it's been staying in the 30s, so
Hmm.
we don't
It's
have
cold
snow
enough,
like we used to. Yeah,
It's not
it's
snowing.
cold, but we don't have the snow. Yeah, we seen a robin when it snowed.
Wow.
And
That's-
then Dennis seen some today, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. That's definitely unusual.
Yeah. Hi, Harold. Nice to meet you.
So Roxanne's showing us her crocheting. She's making an Afghan.
Oh, neat. My sister does that. I never could learn. I tried.
I just
learn that or knitting.
yeah, I don't have good hand-eye coordination.
Yeah,
Or
that's
something.
me. I either get the stitches too tight or too loose. Never could get them. So I gave up.
Yeah. I'm not very good at that kind of thing either.
Yeah. So I stick my sign making, my other little stuff I make.
Yeah, did you bring some to show us?
Yeah, I've got a couple of my signs, and then I made a cross, and oh, here they come. Here they come.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. I got to mute.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy, what the hell? He's having a big party in Florida on May 18th. And my neighbor and I are going because I don't drive that well enough to go 10 hours by myself.
Uh-huh.
So she's going to drive.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what part of Florida is it?
It's in Chiefland, Florida, where he's going to have the party at.
Oh, okay.
His house is, 70 acres he bought with a rundown house that they're living in till they can get contractors in to build a house, which is taking forever to get any of that done. He's in Otter Creek, Florida.
Oh, okay.
So they eventually want to build, be snowbirders, but they were living in their camper they put down there, but the camper needs a little work, and they decided they would just go into the house that they have on the property, which needs a lot of work. Be careful, you can put your finger through the house, it's falling apart.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, his followers send him license plates,
Uh-huh.
and he's been putting them all over the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Harold's still here?
I think so.
He can come in and at least talk to us.
I know he could.
Oh, he's on his phone though, so he said it's harder.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're okay.
They'll take care of two. Fighting. That's all they do anymore.
Aw.
But here's what I made for Valentine's Day. I can't even talk. If I can get it up here to show you. It's
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And then it's got flowers. No heart. It's got a little heart here.
Yeah.
I made that for Valentine's Day to sit around.
Uh-huh.
And this is made out of Dollar Tree stuff. The fencing that you buy, the plastic fence, I made this. It's a cross
Oh wow.
on my wall.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I cut them up and then made a cross.
Yeah.
Most of my
You
stuff's,
come up with good ideas.
most of my stuff's up, or I got one thing I'd like to show you, but I can't get to it. I got too much stuff. And then I made this sign for Christmas. That go in my kitchen. Got gingerbread.
Mrs. Claus
Cricket
Gingerbread
stuff.
Bakery. Yeah.
And then this one's real big I made. Twas the night. They cost so much that I made my own. Let's see if I can get it up there. See?
Oh yeah.
I said, I'm not going to pay $50 for a sign, and I can make it. I probably made this one for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe $6.
Wow.
Because all I done was use the boards from like these.
Hello, Maisie McIntish.
I use these
McIntish
signs.
from England. Welcome, welcome.
I use signs like this, but I use the back of them.
Uh-huh.
And then I take popsicle sticks and glue them together, and then I put brown paper over it. And then these I got at the Family Dollar. I think they're tomato steaks.
Yeah.
And I cut these for my frames.
Oh, wow.
So
That's pretty
that's all I got to
interesting.
show you tonight.
Okay.
Because I'd have to dig more out. I got, like Den said, I got a lot more.
Yes, you're very crafty.
Yeah.
I'm not very crafty.
I haven't really done nothing this year. I want to make some Easter stuff. I bought some stuff to make Easter crafts.
Yeah.
I like to decorate for Easter. Now, when I get my Easter stuff out, I can show you a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So,
well, Maisie, we're just sharing our talents and crafts with each other tonight. So if you have a talent or a craft that you'd like to come up and share, just let us know. Miss Roxanne is making an Afghan, and Miss Norma makes all kinds of different signs. She uses a Cricut and makes all kinds of stuff. I have no talent, really. I like people that have talents.
I also paint freehand.
Yeah. Yep. She also paints.
Natalie's got a picture I could show you. If she knew where it's at.
I don't know where it's at.
Well, go get it. She wanted a unicorn to hang up in her room.
Uh-huh.
So Eli's, I still ain't finished. I've started him a wolf, and I still ain't finished. A wolf head. I've got the outline of it, but I ain't got the face on it. So it's like maybe one day I'll finish it for you.
Yeah.
Sometime last year, a dumpster diver found a cricket in a Michael's dumpster.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That would be quite a find.
Yeah, wouldn't it though?
Yeah.
They ain't cheap.
No,
I want the new one, but I ain't gonna pay that much for it. Just not use a mat.
no.
My one I got, because it's only a couple years old. I gave my first cricket to my sister because she got a church and she makes stuff like for kids and stuff. Well, I ain't worried about that. But this is a painting I painted for her.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
You painted that?
Freehand. She just.
Yeah, I painted that. I just freehand it.
Hold it up there again.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
There's a fairy.
Yeah, a little
Yeah, I
fairy.
see that.
See the little fairy?
Uh-huh. Wow.
You know,
That's really good.
thank you. I used to paint on my walls. I had a big, no, anybody can do that. See, she wants me to show you her sign I made her with her name on it. I said, anybody can do that. She just take numbers.
Proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a big, like, tree on my wall, and then I had a leopard laying in it, and then different kinds of birds. So, and then the kids, when they were little, my kids, I used to paint, like, scenes on their walls.
I'm an artiste too.
Yeah, Natalie likes to draw. And Eli does.
You guys not good at it.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
Well, I think he's pretty good
well,
at
I
it.
don't think he's good at it.
Wow, that's you.
Well, Natalie, you're very talented, a dancer and an artist.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Dances drive me nuts.
Is it?
Yeah. I'll be glad when this year's over.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to sit down and explain to you one day what's going on at Dance Studios.
Voila.
Yeah. Your little tree. You want to show them your art? Let me show them. This is Natalie's Christmas tree.
Uh-huh.
She used to draw these girls all the time, and then she had their hair go over one eye. Used to drive us nuts. That's all she used to. I said, "Can't you draw nothing else?" You get a whole notebook of nothing but this picture of this girl with her hair over her face. One eyeball. That's all you can see. It's like, I told her, I said, we got 1,000 pictures of one girl with one eyeball.
Well, that's what she was good at drawing.
Yeah, I finally got her drawing other stuff now. So,
yeah. Well, I would love to have a Cricut with the grandbaby and with my daughter being a school teacher. I know I could make all kinds of things, you know.
Yeah.
But they are so expensive, and then all the material that you need to make stuff is expensive. So
I've got a whole bag of one of them big old plastic bags sitting here, not counting on my desk how much I got. I'm just final.
Yeah.
A lot of it though is it's not permanent and it don't stick very good.
Oh.
So I didn't know that when I started. But
yeah, my daughter
I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta go do something I forgot about.
Okay.
All right, bye.
then,
All right, bye, hon.
Performance team, I took their shirts for their first performance and put our logo on the back of it for
I don't know it.
and what happened? Did it break again?
One of them's gone.
That's one of my signs. Yeah, here's part of a sign. The other part of it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. These kids, but it's. I took these little signs from.
Made on the farm.
You
I
find
thought
it?
you had one with a chicken on it.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to it.
That said like farm fresh eggs or something.
Yeah. It's little signs I had at the Dollar Tree, and I just took them and took the paper and stuff off, painted them, and put vinyl on them.
I could go try to find the shirt.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, Maisie says she's a dancer and a singer, and she loves coloring.
Oh, wow.
I'm not professional, just do it at home. I used to, but I've forgotten how to cast on. Yeah, knitting is beyond me. I don't know how they do that. I'm amazed at anybody that has that talent that can knit or crochet. That's just something to me that's really,
they can
know how to do it.
I used to macrame, but I couldn't do it now if I tried. I don't think I could do it again.
Well, my friend Miss Kathy, she crochets slippers.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, and how she knows like how big to make, to do it to make different sizes slippers, I don't know.
I might be able to make pot holder, but it'd be.
Yeah, mine wouldn't be straight.
It wouldn't be straight, believe me.
Mine wouldn't be straight either. It would be like lopsided.
You look like a little 2-year-old made it or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got the kids. You remember? I don't know if you did it or not when you used them, but pot owners with it had a frame, and you took these.
Yeah.
I got the kids
like the nylon stretchy things you put on it. Yeah,
they made 2 or 3 of them, and then they got bored.
Yeah, a friend of mine's mother wanted one of those to do, just to give her something to do. So I had got it for her birthday one year, and she uses them for dishcloths, like a dish rag to wash her dishes. She said they do really good because it's kind of bumpy,
Yeah.
So but she makes them all the time. Yeah, I didn't think
they ain't very big. They ain't really big enough to
be a pot holder. Yeah, they come out pretty small, but they're so kind of compacted together.
Yeah.
That they do really good, like as a dishcloth.
Yeah, I'd find the frame at Salvation Army, and I thought, well, I'm gonna get this and see if I can get them to do it, but they didn't. Nothing keeps their interest very long. 2 or 3 times, and then
that's kids for you though.
It's like no, I'd rather be doing something else. Eli's a game. That child would live on a game system if I let him.
Yeah,
Riley's TV. It's like.
Wow.
The older they get, the more they fight with each other, and it's like that's all they do anymore.
Yeah. They love each other, but they also aggravate each other.
Well, Natalie nitpicks at Eli,
Mm-hmm.
and there's times he wants to be alone, and she won't stay out of his room, and
Yeah.
then it starts a big fight. Just like a few minutes ago, they fist fighting over them little drink packs. Eli hid 2 of them in his room so he can keep them because Natalie drinks them all,
Yeah.
and she found them, wouldn't give them back to him,
Yeah.
so they was fighting over them.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought they was gonna tumble down the steps.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, but she does it to him all the time. It's just she gets bored and he can be by himself. She can't. She cannot be by herself.
Yeah.
She wants him all the time in her business, and he wants her out of his business.
Right.
It's like, if I get him raised, I'll be in a nut house by the time I get him raised.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
I know my granddaughters. She's just into everything.
Yeah.
So much so. And she's just starting to get where she'll kind of play by herself for a little bit. But most of the time, whatever you're doing, that's what she wants to be doing.
Yeah.
She doesn't want you to not be paying attention to her.
Are we still fighting over the packets?
Yes, she hasn't given back. And I want those. They're my Hawaiian punch pack.
Okay. Yeah, because Eli, he hides his.
Yeah.
Or he knows she'll drink them all. And then, because I'll buy a pack of them, then I divide it between them. I'll
Yeah.
say, here's your bunch and here's your bunch. You know, Natalie, she'll keep drinking until all hers is gone. And then she wants his because he hasn't drinking.
Yeah.
Guess what? He ain't drinking them. And I said, well, he's saving them.
That's right. He doesn't want to have them all be gone the same day.
Yeah. I said, she thinks everything has to be gone in one day. When you buy something,
Mm-hmm.
just like I bought 2 bags of chips today. And I tell you what, 1 bag of them's already gone.
Yep.
And I said, I've never seen a beat in my life. I said, we could have snacks around here, but you can't no more.
Yeah.
Eli, don't stand on my freezer.
Oh. Maisie says, my 2 eldest used to fight a lot, but now they're grown. They're okay. Yeah. They tend to outgrow that.
I just said I'm not going to jump from there, and then I jumped from there.
I'll turn the lights out. Yeah, they're so close together. They're only like 10 months and 3 weeks apart.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. Hi, Eli. That's part of the problem too, is they are so close together. Yeah.
Oh.
And they're 11. Well, Eli will be 13 1st of June, and Natalie will be 12 at the end of April.
June 2nd?
I said the 1st of June. I didn't say what day. Excuse me, sir. He said, not the 1st, the 2nd. I said, I didn't say what date.
Oh, goodness.
He knows everything. I forgot. He's becoming a teenager, so he knows everything now.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yeah, in your dreams, buddy.
Mhm. How do you think your mama and your papa got to be the age they are?
Yeah.
You know, they had to go through their teenage years too.
And I told him, I said, you all act like you're the first ones we've ever raised. I raised 3 kids before you, plus Dylan.
Yeah.
Raised now. And they act like I ain't never raised none. Don't know their little tricks and stuff, sneaky stuff they do, and when they lie, when they don't lie. It's like, Grandma knows all that stuff. You ain't pulling nothing over on me. I tell you the truth. Turn some lights out, please, Eli. We got every light in the kitchen on.
Yes, Maisie says she has a teenage daughter and she thinks she knows everything.
Yeah.
They do.
My
They
mom
all
always
do
said
that.
to hire them when they know everything. She used to say, "Now it's time to hire them. Get them a job."
Yep,
Please,
yep. They think they know everything, and their
Yeah,
kids are in such a hurry to grow up and become an
yeah.
adult. You have to be an adult for so
Like, be a
long.
kid. Be
It's
a
like
kid.
be
Go
a kid
outside
as
and play.
long
Be
as
a
you
kid.
can.
Don't.
That's right. Don't worry about growing up. It
Yeah.
happens. It
It's like,
happens before you even realize that you're responsible for something or somebody,
yeah.
and then those
Like
days are over.
John, he told me the other day. He said, "It ain't fun being an adult." I said, "I told you that not to grow up too fast."
Yep.
I
How's
said,
his girlfriend doing?
"She's doing pretty good. She graduates this year from college.
Oh, okay.
He graduates in December. She graduates in May.
Oh, all right.
Um,
Good.
they're getting kind of serious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe a wedding after she
yeah,
graduates.
yeah.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, get through school first. I said, you only got the rest of this year and you graduate. And he's,
we're going to his graduation, right?
yeah, when he graduates, but he won't I don't know how they do it here, if he'll graduate in December or if they'll have to wait and graduate with the coming.
Oh, they might have two graduations, or you might
Yeah.
have to wait.
See, I don't know how the colleges do it around here. I didn't go to college here. I went to college in Kentucky.
Hi, Savannah. Welcome.
I
Savannah says she can crochet some things. Yeah, we had Roxanne on here a little bit ago showing us her crocheting. She makes hats and little pocketbooks, and right now she's crocheting an apple.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You're right, Maisie. Time passes way too quickly.
Don't it?
It does. Before you know it, it's like, where have all the years gone?
There's this lady in the store today. My one grandson in Kentucky, he's 17 or be 18, well, next month. And when he's little, he'd do something or somebody do something, he'd holler, "I did it." And this lady in the store today, she dropped a light bulb and she hollered, "I did it." I told her, I said, "You just made me think my grandson." I said, when he's a little tiny thing, he go around. Anybody done anything? He saw her. "I did it." She said, "Well, you can't lie, I love it." I was like, goodness gracious. I said, my babies are growing up too fast. I'll tell you.
Yeah. It's just, even with my granddaughter, I mean, it's like day to day, she's picking up words and figuring things out so quickly. And I'm like, where did the baby go? I mean, she grew up so quick.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was like
Next
she was
thing
a
you know,
baby.
it's going to be in school, and then she'll be
Yeah.
in junior high.
Well, and she started walking at 9 months. So that really, we didn't even have a full year of her not being mobile,
Yeah. She could have been like Natalie, not walk till she's almost 16 months. Natalie was a lazy baby and still lazy. She is. That's the laziest little girl I ever seen. I'll tell you. She won't even pick her clothes up. She won't even walk probably 2 foot to the trash can. She'll leave it lay on the counter or throw it somewhere. And that's like, you done more energy by doing that than you would have just walked over to the garbage can and put it in the garbage can.
Right.
I forgot. That's her favorite word. I forgot.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Hi, Revelant. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, you make roses?
Roses. How do you make roses? You crochet roses?
Hi, everybody. I'm sorry if I missed anybody.
Well, Revelant, Glitz, and Glam Chicks, they do kind of a like a spoof type thing, kind of a comedy type thing on their
Okay.
channel. Yeah, they're hilarious.
Oh,
And they'll feed off of like the people who are in the chat. And so one night I was driving home, but I was trying to listen to them. And I had stopped at a stoplight and I had typed in, you know, I'm listening, but I'm driving home. But instead of driving, I put drinking. And so she was like, well, living my best life says she's drinking on the way home. You know? Like, no, that's not what I meant. I meant driving home. So then she said, well, she might have been a slip. She might have been telling on herself that she's
Yeah.
already had a little drinky there.
uh-oh.
It was so hilariously funny. So I'm like, you got to be very careful in their chat. You don't
Yeah.
say anything because they will get you. Oh, but it was funny. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Then when I got home, I had to rewind and listen to the whole thing. But I listened. I was like, oh no, everybody's going to think I'm a drinker now. And I drink and drive.
No, yep. Like, uh-oh. We know what she does.
Yeah, no. Not me. No. And I don't know who it was talking about drinking the other day. I guess it was last night with Rick talking about different drinks and stuff. If I ever found a drink that tasted good, that didn't taste like alcohol or didn't, have that alcohol burn when you drank it, I probably would be an alcoholic. But I just have never found anything that I like the taste of it well enough to, drink a lot of it.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh, Savannah says she crochets roses. I bet those are beautiful.
Oh, that's probably beautiful.
Yeah. So talented. You're still feeling bad? Her hip is
I know last night she said it. Her hip was bothering her real bad.
Yep.
Everybody must be scared to show their crafts.
I guess. I don't know. I guess they're not sure what I was going to want them to do. Maybe. I don't know.
I thought you said Harold does karaoke.
He does, but he was complaining he was on his phone, so he couldn't. You have to have the phone to do the karaoke.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I
was going to say, he could get up here and sing to us.
Yeah, and so that's why I was saying, well, you could come and sing. And he was like, I'm on my phone. Okay, fine. You just chicken. It's all right. You don't have to.
A bulky.
Well, Revlon,
she
just made a huge bulky blanket.
I would love to know how to make one of them.
Yeah.
Is that the ones you do on your arm? You crochet on your arm?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, where it's the really big yarn. The yarn is really big.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. She has a craft room. You need to show us that.
Yeah.
That would be great. Maisie said, I've not had alcohol for 14 years as I used to be a binge drunker, and now I never knew when to stop. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, if you can't stop, then you don't need to do it at all. So you're better off not drinking at all.
Where's Brenda at tonight?
I don't know. Brenda and Karen were both supposed to come, and I don't know. They didn't. I don't know.
Isn't it Karen's husband that passed away?
Yeah.
What? She in Molly's or? No, she was in.
Karen was originally in Molly's as well.
Okay.
And then when Heidi left and started her channel, Karen kind of came over to her.
Heidi's. I think I remember her because. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. And almost everybody that's in Purple's chat has been in Molly's and then went to Ziggy's and then went, so a lot of them I've seen around in different, places or whatever. But then people change their names too. So you're like not sure who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool to have a whole craft room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to even just have an office, just an extra room. I wish I had thought about it when I moved in here instead of getting the one bedroom. I wish I had went ahead and got a two bedroom. Then I would have a place for the baby stuff and
Yeah.
you know,
We're talking about putting our bedroom downstairs and taking our dining room and make the living room. If we do, then I'll have my craft room back.
yeah.
That way, because see, I had to give it up for Natalie when she got too big to stay in Eli's room. So I had to give my craft room up for Natalie. That's why my dining room looks like a craft room. Stuff all over. Uh, I said, I'll be tickled that way and put a door on it, lock it.
Yeah.
You know, when I go up, get away from them, I can lock myself in there. I'm running away. Yeah, we're talking about doing that.
Well, I like my little apartment, but I wish I had thought about it and went ahead and got the bigger one.
If we
But
could
at the
sell
time,
our house, I would move in a heartbeat and then buy a house that's got an extra room.
yeah.
So we'd like to have one level because this house is two levels and it's
Oh, she's
so
saying
out.
they were all up till 5 a.m. So I guess Purples didn't
Oh,
get over till 5 a.m. I fell asleep listening.
yeah.
I didn't even try to stay awake for it. I listened to
Shoot, I
part of
went to
the
bed
beginning.
after I got off yours. I went straight to bed. I
Yeah.
was knocked out. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning, so
Okay, Maisie, thank you for coming by.
I
Come by
can't stay up
anytime.
too late.
Well, and I had the baby last night, so I knew I had her coming, getting up this morning, so I didn't want to stay up too late. But I do that sometimes. I'll have it playing, but then I'll just fall asleep. I won't
Yeah.
even stay awake. Mm. Well, I guess.
Pearl screaming.
Oh, yeah, I guess everybody must be sleeping or got up late and busy doing stuff. That's all right. It'll grow.
I'm
People
Maisie.
people want to show us their crafts, and their talents
Yeah.
eventually. I just thought it would be something fun to try
Yeah.
to see if people would. Yeah, Savannah says this one room motel room sucks. I can imagine
Oh, I
it's
can
hard to live
imagine.
in a
Yeah.
motel. That's a tiny space.
Mm-hmm. I
But we
moved to
have to do what we have to do, you
I
know.
moved from a trailer to this house. We had a mobile home. When we lived in Kentucky, we used to uh, buy land in the trailers and we fixed up a bunch and rented them out. And then we lived in, it wasn't like a trailer park, you owned your own land.
Hmm.
Uh, it was like a neighborhood, but you owned your own land instead of having to pay lot rent or something.
Right.
And we have owned like, let's see, we owned 6 of them. We went in and we drywall all of ours instead of that little board they put on.
Uh-huh.
So we knew they're safer. And then we ended up selling them all when he got a truck driver job here. Came back to Ohio. We all come back because my parents weren't doing very good. So I had to come back and take care of them until they passed away. So
Yeah.
and we've been here, been in this house for 22 years. And I'm like, it's time for a change of scenery, but I ain't went nowhere yet.
Yeah. Life is the same no matter where you're at, just
Yeah,
about.
it's just our neighborhood ain't real good, and you can't trust the kids to go out of the yard afraid something will happen to them, and
Right.
we got too many druggies that run up down our alleys and stuff because we live close to the city, and we got alleyways between properties.
Yeah.
We run. I'm down through there all hours of night or during the day. They run them in front of our house. I'm glad our whole yard's fenced in.
You would not look like a craft junkie. You
Oh,
could
come
show
on.
your crafts.
Yes, you can. We'd love to see them.
Yeah, we would.
I enjoy my crafts when I do them. I just ain't been in the mood to do nothing. I have to be in the mood to do something.
Well, and two, I mean, it's not been that long since you had your back surgery,
Yeah,
so you got to give yourself a chance to heal and everything.
yeah. I said so. I just not in the mood to do anything. I'm hoping I get in the mood to do my Easter ones though, because I got some good ideas. I just gotta get my butt in gear.
Is Easter in March or April this
April,
year?
the
April.
9th, I think. April the 9th, I think. I looked it up
Thank-
yesterday. I think it's the 9th.
Then you still have a whole month, the month of March, to work on stuff and
I
everything.
said sometimes it's in April. It used to be in March, but I think most of the time it's been in April now. It seems like it used to be in March. I don't know. I remember one Easter, my little ones was little, and I took them Easter egg hunting and it's snowing. I'm like, ain't done that for a while.
Oh, and you have a puppy with you too, Savannah?
Oh,
Oh. Okay, great. Revelent, that'd be great. She's going to come up.
oh, good. She's gonna show us some stuff.
Yeah.
I like to watch crafting things, all different kind of crafts. I used to make. Well, if I could find them, I know where they're at, but I can't get down the basement to get them yet. They're little uh, books I used to make. They're like the junk journals, but mine was made with the hardback and bind together. That I made for the kids when they was little. To put like their birthday pictures in it. It's just a little book, and you decorated it up real pretty.
Uh-huh.
Photo. Then you had journaling places you put in it. I said I might get back into junk journaling. I used to do that.
Yeah.
I said that's something I could sit and do.
Right.
I used to sew too, and I quit sewing. I quit doing all that.
I lie to myself and say I can sew. I have a sewing machine. I have material. I've just never really sewn anything like that. I could say, oh, this turned out how I, meant it to turn out.
I used to make my clothes when I went to college. I'd make all my clothes. I said, but I haven't made nothing. I haven't sewed nothing, other than like sewing something up or like a rip or something. I haven't made nothing in a long time other than quilts. I have made quilts. I made all my quilts.
We're going to be in for a real treat.
Yeah.
We are going to have Miss Revelent come up and show us some of her crafts. So we are just going to have the best treat, and I'm going to show a widow made a video, and I'm going to show it too, in just a little bit. I was hoping we get a bigger crowd in here, and then I could show it. I finally figured out how you share the screen and show something. I can only show stuff that I have emailed to myself, because I can go in my email and get it and be able to show it. But I don't know how to do anything else yet, but I figured that far out.
I haven't even tried to figure nothing out. I forgot how they even change your picture to, you told me once, how you take your picture off and put a thing up there.
For your avatar?
Yeah. I don't even know how to do that no more. I forgot. It's like, I know she told me, and I can't remember how to do it.
Well, the last time I tried to share something, I guess I like was clicking too many times, and so it looked like it was down a tunnel, and I had like 20 windows open,
Oh Lord.
and it was the weirdest thing. And I was like, "That's not right. I did something wrong, very, very wrong." But so I've been practicing, and I got it now.
How
If
do
I
you
don't
practice?
do any
What you
steps.
do? You on StreamYard just practice with nobody on, or
Yeah, I just do a private. There she is.
oh, okay.
There her
I didn't know
puppy.
how you done that.
Hey, ladies, how are you?
All
We are
right.
good. How are you?
Oh, I've been busy. I hit the floor this morning. And I said I'm going to get that room set up. You know, it's not done, so it's a mess. Like I have everything kind of like where it's supposed to go, and I've got to organize it all. But finally, have it all in one area.
I was going to say, just to have it in one place is
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all over mine's everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, like I said, it's crafting with ADHD. It's terrible. It's like, oh my gosh.
Little puppy's pretty.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, that was my pug. Yeah, I got my little chihuahua now.
oh. We used to have a little chihuahua. Well, we've had 3 chihuahuas.
Oh,
Away.
okay. Let me hold on. I got to turn this camera around.
Okay.
But I got to turn it on. Maybe I can do it without turning it on. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Let's see. You got it? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay. I'll show you this one. This is the bulky Afghan I made.
Oh, neat.
Oh, wow.
And it's got glitter. See this
Oh,
yarn
I
has
love that yarn.
glitter. Can you see it? Sparkle.
Oh,
And I love it
it's pretty.
because it's nice and big.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's big, but it's the way you do 2 sides. You can have it on this side.
Oh, okay. So it's a different design
Yeah.
on the.
Mhm. Yeah, isn't that interesting how that works?
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then, you know,
And you didn't do that with like crochet needles or knitting needles. You did that by hand.
yeah, you just do it with the hand and, you know.
Wow.
So,
That is really nice.
yeah, well, I'm so used to using my crochet hooks, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you know. But I also started, you know, my mom was very, very crafty and did everything, you know. And when I had gone to see her before she passed, she had told me, she said, like, all this craft stuff is all yours.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. And she goes, anything you want, you just take it all, you know. And then she said, I have this jewelry stuff. And I said, Mom, I don't really make jewelry. And but, you know, and I said, but I know somebody who does, blah, blah, blah. And which is my daughter-in-law. And so then she's like, she kept saying it like 3 or 4 different times. She kept saying, I have all this jewelry stuff in here. And so needless to say, she was right. And she got me going.
Neat.
Oh, wow.
You know, but I did tell her, I said, I've always wanted to wire wrap. So I started wire wrapping. You see all that crap?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's terrible. Like I did this and then made the necklace. So I said, I'm going to add it to that, you know? So it was just like earrings galore, bracelets, you know, you name it, I'm trying to do it, you know? And it's just, like I said, ADHD because we got the jewelry and then I do hair bows, I crochet, and then I've got the resin things. Like I said, it's a mess in here because I've just got things like where it's going to go and I've got to get shelving and stuff.
Yeah.
But I started resin. I love doing this.
Oh, I would love to learn how to do
Yeah.
But you see the little...
that.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that is so cute.
With the little things. And then, I guess I'm standing in the light, huh? I just started. These are kind of like more like sample pieces. But look at that. And so,
Yeah. Wow.
so we've got, and I got these guys.
Does resin or did resin stuff. I don't know if she still does, but yeah, that is really interesting.
They're so much fun to do. And I just did sample pieces just to, because I'm learning it and
Yeah.
getting it going. And I took a hint. I'm not done with this yet, but I got to finish it off.
Wow.
Just all the
Talented.
different stuff, and then of course hair bows, which my daughter has a whole slew of hair bows I've made. Those are like, these are ones because my mom, I got a lot of stuff from my mom, like all my crochet stuff over there. I've got a huge corner of all yarn, and that's not even all of it, but my mom did these. This is all her artwork. She was a calligrapher, taught classes and everything.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
She drew all this and her writing. And I've had these for quite some time. She gave these to me a while back, but I have all her stuff in here, like, some of her stuff. Like
Yeah.
she did that, and then she made, and this is nothing compared to the stuff, she's got so much stuff she's done. I've got a whole bunch of stuff in the totes down there, a bunch of the stuff she crochets and, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But, like I said, she's very, very talented. So I think that's where I get it from. But like, I made that, put it together,
That goes to them lights.
put that frame together real quick. But this is one of the ones I love. Let's see if I can turn the light on so you can see it here. Most of the stuff I decorate in my house, I have to make because I refuse to pay high prices.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But I have that I made.
Oh wow.
I have 12 kids, so it has all my kids' names on it.
I've
Oh,
always wanted
yeah.
to do that, but I've never done it.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah,
It really is. And they're pretty big. You could tell these
Yeah.
are like 4 inches, I think they were. 4 by 4, 4.5, something like that.
Wow.
But I'm so cheap that to decorate my house, I refuse to pay,
I don't blame
$50 for something. Like I did those. I put that together and this together. And this here was again going on the whole cheap thing because I got this and then I made these because I had the ball things, just painted them and put them on the wood with the hooks, But this here is from the wood because I wanted a barn door. But y'all know how expensive barn doors are?
Oh, God, yes.
Oh my gosh, we were looking at like minimum $1,200. And I said, I
ain't got
couldn't.
nothing.
Oh my gosh. And so this was my solution to that. Which is that.
Oh wow.
So this was, at the time, this was like 4 years ago when we moved in. The wood were these planks you could get at Home Depot. And they were like, what was it, $25, $26 for the whole box. So I just got cheap doors, because this used to just be an opening, and cut them and glued them up there and then got the brackets. But I had the leftover wood to that I made those with, because I'm not going to waste it, But I had to redo this. That's something that was done too.
You take crafty to a whole nother level,
Yeah.
lady.
Well, like I said, I'm just so cheap. I don't want to pay full price
Sounds
for
like me.
anything.
I'm so cheap. I have to make my
Yeah.
own stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm a
I
bargain
looked at
shopper
it.
from
It's
way back.
outrageous to buy anything to put on your walls or anything. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really. Oh, I don't know. I just can't. Like you go and you see something and it's like $60, $70, and you're like, man, I can make that for like $10
yeah.
or
Right.
less
Yeah,
because
you
I've
look
got
at
this
it, like,
at
I
home.
can make that.
Yeah, I'm all about trying to save a dollar.
Tell me about it.
Definitely. I'm a garage sale and flea market, auction, anything like that. I have my
Mhm.
whole place decorated for Paris, and all of it Well, not all of it, because some of it my daughter has actually bought me. But most of it I found at yard sales.
I love them. Make them cute.
My little jellyfish. That one looks more like a squid, but it's all right. I think I may have done an extra row or two on that one. I said,
Cute.
Yeah, so, my kids are like, Mom, can you make me this? Can you make me that? Like, oh, I have to ask my daughter where her sweater is that was, I don't know. She's got a
When I was
sweater. But these are some of those. She's messed them up.
little.
Oh, wow.
And she's got them all jacked up everywhere. I don't know. I find bows. She had one in her bed the other night, and I was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on?" It's like, "Oh, I was just, okay." I'm gonna have to ask her Hey, where's your sweater I made you? Should be or is? Why are you looking in your toy box? Oh, here it is. But why would you look in your toy box for it?
I got your sign, Bill.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. But here's one I did where I started with the granny squares. I didn't have a pattern, so, just had to make it work with, there it is.
I did.
And she loves it.
How cute.
It's cute.
She loves her little sweater.
That is so
Don't do it, Natalie. Please.
Got one making for my son, her twin brother. He wanted red, white, and blue, so I'm gonna make him one
That is neat.
similar. Be a little bit different, but yeah. I should have made it a little bit thicker. She could have worn it for we have hold on, I gotta get this. Hold on my camera. We have warm weather most of the time, so she doesn't really need a big, huge, thick winter jacket.
I hate Past Master.
Past Master. Thanks
I
for
see
the
Jay.
update. He said where everybody's at. I guess Karen is over on Circle Jerks. That's fine.
Oh, really?
I imagine it's a mess, and I don't do drama too much, so
No.
that's fine. They can have at it. I'll hear about it later.
Well, Charlie Girl's down in chat, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You should see some of her work.
Yeah, she's emailing me some stuff.
Oh my God, she does such an amazing job.
Yep. She said she's going to
Beautiful.
email it to me, and then I can show it.
Oh yeah, because yeah.
Hey.
I want to show Widow's video too.
Okay, I'll jump down and I'll chat with you guys later.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
thank
you so
you.
much
All right.
for sharing with us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for having me up. You guys have a wonderful night, and I love your channel, Living. I love it.
Thank you so much.
All right. You have a good one.
Okay.
Bye.
Let me go ahead and see now how I did this. And we'll go ahead and share. I'll do Widow's video. And just bear with me because it's going to take me a minute to get it. But you have to click a lot of clicks. And then you're like, nothing's happening. Am I doing this right? And I was trying to figure out a way that I could have it ready without, and it like goes away. If you don't do it right, then it'll go right. It'll go away. And then you'll have to go back and get it out again. So,
Wow. I'm glad you know how to do this stuff. Not me.
well, I'm learning, but I'll tell you, it's I never used my email that much, but now I use it all the time because I'll find things and I'll email them to myself, and then I'll figure out that I can pull them up and be able to look at it. Okay, now I think I'm going to do like this. Yeah, and then I click it here and I click it here. Now, and then I do this. And that should move us over and let us show it up there. Well, there you go. Just takes it a minute. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. There we go. Let's see, I don't know why it didn't do it on our screen, Norma. I'm gonna. There we go. All right. So you have to be so patient with it because it takes it a minute to get it up there. No, come on. Gotta let me play you. Okay, put it on the big screen.
I'll start again.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. There it goes, I think. Oh. Well, come on. Why are you not letting me play?
You have to push the button in the middle.
Yeah, well, I was trying to do that and it wasn't giving me the finger to do it. It was just giving me the arrow. I wanted
to now
flip.
see how you're talking.
I know. Give me the finger. Come on. I got it this far.
It's gonna be stubborn.
Okay. There we go.
My ashtrays.
It finally gave me the finger. Yay! Wow. That is so powerful.
Yeah.
She is a wonderful person and does the most amazing videos. Hey, Trouble. Oh,
Trouble. That was neat. I like that.
I hope Widow was still in here. I don't know if she is or not, but you are amazing. And that is so powerful. I almost cry every time I watch it. I spoke to her today and said, let me play it. I want to play it. Oh, Harold said, drop a link. He's ready to come and chat.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, that explains where everybody's at over there listening to all that nonsense, but I'm not going there. I'm sorry. I'll stay here with just the few of us that are in here instead of listening to all that mess.
I don't go around stuff like that.
Yeah. It's very, very negative, and I'm sure nobody's up there supporting Karen either.
Yeah.
But anybody's welcome to grab that link and come on up. Anybody wants to email me any pictures of their crafts, I can drop my email again. I'm waiting on Charlie Girl. She said she's going to email me some stuff to show. There he is. All right.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hello, sir.
Hi, Howard.
How are you doing?
Miss Norma?
Nice to meet you too.
This is Harold.
Hello,
Friend of mine I met over in KK's bingo.
Hello, Miss Always. Trouble? And I can't read that other right.
We got CJ Mack, and we have Charlie Girl and Widow, and let's see, who else is with us still? Savannah. Yep. And it's so nice to have people from all different chats that I've been popping in, coming by my channel. I just absolutely love it.
Awesome. Well, what are y'all doing?
We have been talking and we have been showing crafts. We've had Miss Roxanne and her crocheting, and we had Norma and her signs, and then we had another lady, Revelant, who is kind of does like a comedy skit type thing on her channel. She came up and just showed us all kinds of crafts that she's made. So, what, you going to show us a craft or a talent?
You can sing, can't you?
Yeah, he can sing. Yes,
I heard he can sing.
He can.
I heard he could.
Pretending. Okay, she said she sent me the email. Let me see.
Hello, Charlie Girl. How are you doing? Thank you. Always love you too.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to see if I can. Wow. She makes wreaths. Oh my goodness. She sent me a ton of pictures.
Oh, good.
Okay. So now let's see. Are you going to sing first, Harold?
It don't matter. It's your show. What do you want me to do?
Yeah. If you want to sing for us, and then we'll show Charlie Girl's pictures.
Okay. Let me see if I can find something. What do y'all want to hear? I can't.
Anything.
All of it sounds the same.
We like country. We like gospel. We like anything, really. Elvis, rock and roll, whatever you want to do.
Well, let me find something. You can go ahead and show Charlie Girl stuff, whatever, while I'm doing this.
Okay. Well, it's going to take me a minute because I got to go through that whole process again to share the screen, but I'm going to do it. Okay.
Where you at, Buster?
The future of heart care.
I get so impatient. I want it to hurry up.
Well, I found one.
Okay. Well, let me close this. And well, now it came up. So hold on.
Where you from, Charlie girl?
Well, Savannah, Widow did say that her she keeps getting copyright struck because of her music. But if you don't care about that, then you can do it. Now, I wonder if I can get them to look bigger. Wait, I know what I'll do. Try to the bigger screen. Okay. Oh, Charlie Girl's in Ohio too, Norma.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the Cincinnati area.
There we go. Now, I don't know if they will. They'll let me pull it bigger.
Widow, it's very nice. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, Widow is awesome. Well, I don't know what to do. Oh, my page is unresponsive. That's why. Hold on. StreamYard's not cooperating.
Oh, cool.
Well, hello, relevant glitz and glam. Chick, how you doing?
Okay. Well,
and Widow, how are you? She disappeared.
She done booted herself off.
She did. Well, folks, nice to meet y'all.
I've been trying to catch one of your lives, but I never have.
Have you? Oh, she's buffering. Well, I do another one at 12 midnight tonight.
It kicked me off completely. I'm gonna have to work on that, Charlie Girl, to figure out how I can pull each one up better.
Can you
But they
click
are
on?
absolutely gorgeous.
Can you click on?
Yeah, well, when I clicked on it, it like didn't want to do it. But I'm wondering if I have to like click on it before I pull it up. I don't know if I can. Can y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
Like a glare on it.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty.
She does beautiful work. Oh, look at that pretty one for Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow.
I'm not doing them justice at all. I'll work on it for next week, Charlie Girl, and I'll have them pulled up better. I'll probably make a video out of them if you don't mind, and then that way I'll be able to just play the video. Okay, Harold, go ahead and let's sing.
Okay.
I'm not singing. You sing.
Y'all may know this one.
We don't want to scare everybody off.
And I can't sing good, so don't expect much.
Okay, well, we know you can sing. You can sing. Go ahead.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. Oh, what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the words he truly feels, and not the words of one who lives. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
job. Great job. Great song.
Oh, y'all got to see.
I can't sing
Sing.
I
because
can't
I
sing.
can't sing and listen to him.
Yeah.
I can't sing worth a flip. I'm just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, somebody just sang. It looked like it was you. Good job, Harold. Thank you. Appreciate you coming up and singing for us. Anybody else want to try anything? Hey, it's all about showing off what your talents are. If it's a craft, a talent.
I'm a comic.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what my talent's going to be. I'm going to have something. I'm going to have a talent, but I don't know what it is. To think about it.
Our talent's to raise grandkids.
Yeah. Well, okay. There you go.
See?
I'm a really good mama. I was told today that I'm a good mama bear. So that's my talent, I guess. I just want to take in all the strays and love them and tell them it's going to be all right.
Yep.
I'm a mama. Yep.
Hmm.
I wanted to have a house full of kids. I really did. God just had other plans. You know, He gave me the best.
I was going to have a ball club, a baseball club, but I only had 2, and then I ended up raising my husband's daughter, and when she was the baby, so I ended up raising 3, and then I'm raising 3 of my grandkids. Well, one of them's already raised, but
Yeah.
my daughter said God put me on this earth to raise kids. I said, yeah, I guess He did.
Yeah, He did. Dylan will have to have a couple little ones pretty soon, and then you'll have them. By the time you get these 2 raised up, then you can have a couple more.
Yeah.
But maybe you won't have to raise them. You can just help raise them.
Help raise them.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to, my grandson, he's going to bring his new wife and the new baby, my great grandbaby, in 1 weekend. Let's see.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. I had my first great grandbaby this year.
And that's something.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll live long enough to see a great grandbaby.
I didn't either, but
I thoroughly enjoy the grandbaby I got.
I've got 16 grandbabies. So just imagine how big my family's going to be by the time all of them has kids. So, I only had 3 kids.
Well, that's okay. I had 1 and she's had 1. So that might be the size of it. I don't know.
My boys didn't know how to quit having kids.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Kids are a blessing.
Yeah, they are. But most of mine's grown. I got 2 little ones. They're, let's see, probably 2 and 3 now. I haven't seen them. Well, I haven't. Colton, I've only seen 1 time, and he's a year old already.
Oh, wow.
His little sister, well, not little sister, big sister, she's 3. I got to see her quite a bit. One granddaughter I haven't even got to see, but one time when she was a baby, and she's 17 now.
Oh, wow.
She always said when she got old enough, she was going to come and, it's Dylan's sister, one of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, when they get old enough and they can do, do what they want to do, they'll look you up, I'm sure.
That's awesome, Widow.
Yeah, Widow is just, I'll tell you what, she's really good at the video. I mean, I make videos, but my videos are nothing compared to the videos that she does.
Wow.
I really liked her. She has a lot of good ones on her channel, but this latest one, that's why I was like, please let me play it. I mean, a lot of people won't let you share their stuff, But she was like, sure, if you want to play it, go ahead and play it. You can play anything you want to play in mine.
It's beautiful.
So I like that.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all want to hear more karaoke and some people that can really sing,
why you have to do it so late?
Come in tonight at 12 midnight.
At midnight.
Celebrating.
I'll be
I'll be
Let's stay up
sleeping.
there.
I'll try to stay awake for a few minutes, but I'll probably be sleeping.
Yeah. I can't stay up that late. I'm so used to getting up at 5 o'clock. It's just by 10 o'clock's my bedtime. I'm knocked out.
Let me see if I can drop your link, Harold. I'm
But
looking.
we have fun in there. We sing all night.
They do. I'll tell you, nobody seems to have a problem with getting up there and singing either. They just sing, and unlike me, I'm like, nope, I can't sing. I'm chicken.
That's me. I'll scare everybody off. They'd be leaving. They're saying, oh, Lord, get that woman off there.
Oh, there you are, Harold. I was going to say, have you not said anything in the chat where I can get your link? But I see it now.
Yeah, I just use whatever I have. I mean, they give me a copyright claim, but it don't matter.
Okay. That's Harold's link. Y'all go sub up to Harold. And let's see. I want to drop Widow's link too. All right. And I still hadn't figured out how to drop our other channel, Norma, because you always come in as Norma and not as Real Life Happens.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay.
Don't it? Well, I didn't say nothing in the chat, so. But don't.
Yeah. Savannah, you want me to drop your channel too?
Oh, I've got another song I can sing if you want.
Okay.
This is one I think I do halfway good.
Okay.
Day after day, I'm looking to you. Get up for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. I'm counting on you. You can carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? And when my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you're giving me. I want you to know I believe in your song. Your rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You've helped me along. making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me? Please take me. I want to drift away. Won't you take me? Take me. Want to drift away. Oh, won't you take me? There we go.
All right. Good job. I like that too. Ooh.
Oh, me. Well, I guess I better hop down.
All right.
And we will see you later. And it's a great.
I will do my best to try to stay awake long enough to see you guys start, but I don't. Well, it's already 9 o'clock, so that's only 3 hours. So
Yeah.
I might make it. If not, I'll be there in spirit.
Well, it was nice meeting all of y'all. If you feel like it, check my channel out. It's a lot about God and a little about just having fun.
That's right.
Y'all have a good one.
All right. Thank you, Harold.
Thank you.
I tell you, I have met some of the nicest people. And you know, I only went in KK's for bingo.
Yeah, that's all I go in there for.
I went in there for bingo because she came in purples and said, you know, hey, I do bingo. And so I went in there for bingo, and then I met Harold, and then Harold, I went on his channel a couple times and met a whole bunch of more people, and then I've been going on their channels and on other people's channels, and now it's just like I have so many. You would not believe how many subscriptions I have now in my phone. And I'm like, there's always somebody I can find to go listen to or whatever. Trouble, you're not a mod either. Okay, Trouble, let me put you as a mod. You know, and they changed that too. Now there's 2 kinds of mods.
Oh, there is?
Yeah. There's a regular mod and there's a managing mod. I don't know what's the difference. I haven't looked into it yet enough to know what the difference is, but I want everybody to be modded up so they can drop their channels if they want to. Because really, my channel wouldn't have got off the ground if it wasn't for Purple letting me drop my channel in her chat.
Yeah.
So I like to do that. Always Loyal, you are a mod. You missed my comment where I said Always and Charlie Girl, I made you moderators. You are in blue. So definitely, I dropped your channel one time, but you're more than welcome to drop it. And Trouble, I don't know if you have a channel or not. Well, you can learn. I learned how to be a mod, so you can learn too, Trouble. It's not difficult. Just if somebody comes in here saying something we don't like, you just have to hide their comment. which I don't usually. I mean, everybody's been pretty good. I had a couple of what do they call them? Those bots, like sex bots or whatever, that came in the very beginning. Like I was on late at night one night, and I got a couple of them came in, and so I was like, can't cancel you. So that's all I have on my block list is people from the those kind of mod kind of people. That's another thing I have to show you how I figured out where the block list is at.
Oh, okay.
And how to go on there and unblock people if they've been blocked. You know, I've learned a lot of little, different little things just playing around with it myself. So it's been fun. Well, we've been on here 2 hours. Does anybody else have anything they want to share? I want to play my George Carlin video. It's the clean version of Stuff, where he talks about, that's all our house is a place for our stuff. Yeah, it's funny. I guess I'll go ahead and try to do that. Savannah, I'm sure a lot of people have cried when they watched your video about your car accident. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm so impatient. I just want to click, click, click. And that's why I had umpteen million windows open. It's like you have to give the computer time to do its thing.
Yep.
Okay. Now, where did I put you, George? Oh, you know what? I got to go. I got to get him off of the YouTube thing. Now, how would I do that? Well, I thought I had emailed it to myself. Maybe I didn't. I just didn't see it. Let me look again. I got so many emails in there now. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can go on my phone and find it and email it to myself. Because I thought I had emailed it to myself.
I've seen that movie, The Founder, about McDonald's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
All right, I wrote down the name of it because I put it in the description that I was going to play it, Cappy. I'm sorry, y'all. I must have thought I emailed it to myself and I didn't. I played it and watched it, make sure it was what I wanted. There we go. Okay.
Well, you do email it to yourself and then open it through that.
Yeah. Okay. Now I got it. Oh. All right. Yeah, as long as I email it to myself, then I can play it. But it's really weird how you can't just play it on, to play it.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. On the big screen. Go. Same problem as before. I'm waiting for it to give me the finger. Give me the finger or I can't play it. Come on. Ah. No, 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 no.
They love to take their time.
I don't know why it won't let me do it when I get it up here. Let me give it a second.
Hi, Kelly.
Come on. It shouldn't be this difficult. Come on. Be nice to me.
It says, I want to be as slow as I can tonight.
Yeah, I want to do what I want to do. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't want to open it in a new window. Thank you. I want to play right here.
Mm.
He looks scary. I think it's going to work though. So George, I'm about to give up on you. I'm so proud of myself for being able to do it. And then, it's because StreamYard is being unresponsive. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, can't do nothing without StreamYard. Well, I guess it's not. Whoops. I don't guess it's going to let me play it, but it's like still making noise. Okay. Close you out, Mr. George. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why that won't work.
Well,
Kelly, Savannah was in a very, very bad car accident. That's what happened to her leg. All right, ladies. If nobody else wants to come up and share, I think I'm going to go and wrap this up. We will be on Real Life Happens tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Anybody wants to come check us out over there? Let me see if I could drop that link again. How did I do it?
I'm going to go ahead and get off, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, and I'll drop that link one more time.
Y'all have a good night.
Wants to sub up to that channel, and then we'll see you tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. Okay, and this is Real Life Happens. That's the channel that Norma and I started together about a year ago. And we kind of put it on hold because Norma had some health issues. But we're trying to revive it now. And then I've got Living My Best Life at 60 going. And we're going to try to get that channel with us collaborating back together. So tomorrow night, 4 o'clock, tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock, we will be on Real Life Happens. If y'all want to come over there, and y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us on our very first episode of Talent Crafts Showcase. We'll be back again next Saturday night for some more fun and laughs. Good night now.